Hey vinyl community, welcome back to another episode of RB's Vinyl Corner. Thank you for tuning in again. And today I'm going to talk about the brand new album of Iron Maiden, which is called The Book of Souls Live Chapter. And obviously this is a live album. It's a compilation of concert recordings recorded during the tour between 2016 and 2017. It contains some awesome content. So I'm going to talk about this in this video. So here we go. Alright, before I go into Book of Souls live chapter, I want to go back to a video that I did a couple of weeks ago, the box set of the solo works of Bruce Dickinson. I discussed it and showed you all the records, and I just want to go back briefly and show you some things that I discovered when listening to the album Tattooed Millionaire. I was listening to this album and I put this album on a stand and I just was listening, and all of a sudden I catched this damage on the front cover, and I was thinking, how did that happen? I mean, there wasn't even a sticker on it. So I took a closer look and started feeling it, and it actually isn't a damage. It appears to be that this cover is just scanned from another copy of this album. I already told you that the artwork looks a little bit grainy here and there, and so now that explains why. You can see that they used a cover of an album that has some sticker residue on it, and I think absolutely that's a bad thing. It really disappointed me when I saw this. Just showing you the original here, and you can obviously see the difference, not just in color, but the damage on this one, and this one is the reissue. So I wonder what happened to the original cover, and I also wonder, weren't they able to get a better copy to scan, because this is a sloppy thing. So I just wanted to point it out, and I wonder what you guys think of it. Anyway, let's go to the new album of Iron Maiden, which is called The Book of Souls. It was released this week, and first of all, let us take a look at the artwork. It's pretty amazing, right? I'm extremely happy with this album because I've been to one of the concerts on this tour, which was in 2016. They performed in Arnhem, in Holland, and it was an amazing show. And unfortunately, there are no live recordings from that show on this album, but nevertheless, it's a fantastic souvenir to have this one. It's a great album. It was also released this week on CD in a special sized box set here. And let's show you that first, because the fun thing about this is Iron Maiden released it in so that it fits with the previous album Book of Souls. So these are the two CD sets, and you can see they have a very similar and the same package, so that when you put them together on your shelf, it looks awesome. So there you go. And it came with a similar booklet as the Book of Souls album. Look at this, it's just fantastic. With the difference that in the Book of Souls, it only contained lyrics, but this book actually has a lot of great photographs. Here is a map which points out all the places where the songs on the album were recorded. So for example, we have Speed of Light was recorded at the Grand Arena in Cape Town, South Africa on May 18, 2016. And so you have the information of where all the songs and when all the songs were recorded. Going through the booklet, we have pictures and some liner notes, and this is just plain and simply amazing. It's a wonderful, well done booklet with a great layout, so it's really fantastic. Color pictures, really cool. Picture collage, all taken during the tour, the massive tour that became the Book of Souls World Tour, which is going into the history books as one of the greatest Iron Maiden tours ever. One of the longest and most extensive tours. So it's fantastic. It's fantastic work. One CD is in the CD player, all right, in my Discman. So that's the booklet that's contained inside the special edition set of Book of Souls live chapter that really fits well and goes together with the previous release, which is called the Book of Souls. So there you go. But we're going to go into the vinyl because that one is absolutely stunning. I didn't listen to it yet. I just got it. The CD, I have listened to it now and it sounds very, very good. It is not produced by Kevin Shirley this time. It's produced by a guy who goes by the name Tony Newton. I have never heard of him before, but I think he did a wonderful job on producing this one because the sound is really, really amazing. It's really, really good. And the songs and all the performance on this is also very, very, very good. The vinyl set, great artwork, guys. I mean, I really enjoy this cover. It's one of the best, I think, especially if we take in consideration all the other live albums. This is really amazing. But what else do you expect from Iron Maiden? All the artworks and packages are always very, very well done. Flipside has all the song listings. This is, by the way, this is a 3 LP set. Let's go to through the set list here. Those are all songs recorded on that tour. We have If Eternity Should Fail, Speed of Light, Rothschild. They played Rothschild during the second leg of the tour. In the first leg of the tour, and that was also the show where I went to in RM, they didn't do Rothschild, but instead of that they did Tears of a Clown. Why they switched Tears from a Clown with Rothschild is absolutely beyond me, because I think Tears of a Clown was a wonderful song and was a great, also great during the live concerts. I would love to have to see that song on this album as well, but it isn't there, so that's unfortunate. A very, very nice rendition of Children of the Damned, which I was absolutely excited about that they included that in this tour, because it's one of my favorite songs, especially from the Number of the Beast album. Death of Glory, and then The Red and the Black. We have The Trooper, Power Slave, The Great Unknown, The Book of Souls, Fear of the Dark, Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast, Blood Brothers, and Wasted Years. So that's the track list of this album. Now we can go and ask ourselves, was it really necessary to do another live album? Because they do release a lot of live albums. I would always say yes, because I love live albums, and it's always a great souvenir if you were actually to one of those shows during a tour. But on the other hand, there are a lot of songs that appear on basically all the live albums. We have many versions of Fear of the Dark, Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast. We heard that many times before. And although I agree that no Iron Maiden show should go without these classics, I mean, everybody wants to hear them. Iron Maiden did a lot of other tours with some special set lists with songs they didn't do as much on live shows, and I would love to have seen a live album of one of those tours also. Think about the Ed Hunter tour in 1999. Think about Give 'Em Ed Till They're Dead tour. All these classic songs with songs which are a little less obvious in an Iron Maiden set list. Other than that, this again is a great show, because every Iron Maiden show, especially when they go on the road with a new album, contains songs from the new album. And that's absolutely a great thing to hear some of these songs in live renditions. The other one that's missing on this album that is a great loss, I think, is Hallowed Be Thy Name. Again, we have it on all the other live albums as well, but they played it during the first leg of the tour. They stopped playing it during the second leg of the tour. Obviously because the lawsuit against Iron Maiden of using lyrics from that song that were actually written by somebody else. If you want to know more about that lawsuit, just type in Iron Maiden, Hallowed Be Thy Name on Google, and you will see the whole story about that. But unfortunately, it led to the fact that Iron Maiden don't play this song live anymore, and that's a great loss, because for me, it's my most favorite Iron Maiden song of all times. Look at the flip side of this one. It's a fantastic shot from the stage. I have no idea where it was shot. Here's the front. Now, here is the amazing thing. If I open this up, this is trifold. We have some other Eddie artwork. And now just look at this fantastic artwork. It's just crazy, right? Look at this. It's really cool. I hope you can see through the glare. I'm just gonna take it a little bit closer and just watch this. I love the artwork of the Book of Souls. It's really fantastic. Obviously, a lot of attention and care is paid toward the release of this one. Like all Iron Maiden albums, this is just plain and simple gorgeous. So, there you go. Now let us take a look at the vinyl. Fortunately, Iron Maiden apparently saw the light, because recently they started releasing their albums on black vinyl instead of those awful picture discs. Okay, awful is maybe not the right word, because the picture disc they used to release looked absolutely fantastic, but we all agree probably that the sound of a picture disc is not really that, great. So I'm really happy that they decided to start releasing their albums on black vinyl, and so they also did with this one. Here we have the same liner notes as contained in the CD set, and the same pictures, but it's all a little bit bigger, so it's absolutely great to look at this. The inner sleeve is really glossy. It's really wonderful. I'm going to take out the vinyl. I'm just going to show you one of them. I'm not going to show you all of them. It has the same artwork on all of them. So here we have that same Eddie logo that's also on the inner sleeve, and it's gorgeous black vinyl. Really cool. Oh, man, you gotta love this stuff. It's really, really amazing. I'm going to show you the other inner sleeve as well. Here we have Adrian Smith playing the guitar as amazing as always. And we have Janik Gurus. There you go. Great pictures included on the inner sleeves. Really glossy stuff. Really cool. Really love it. They really did a great job on the Book of Souls and this Live Chapter album as well. We have the credits. And there we have the mighty Steve Harris, without whom Iron Maiden would not exist. Fantastic, right? So, and that's the Iron Maiden album, Book of Souls Live Chapter. Again, I can't point out what a great release it is. Only for your artwork is amazing, but the sound of the CD is great. I didn't listen to the vinyl yet, but I don't expect any strange things here. This album came with a download code, and what I'm going to do with this is, because I don't need a digital download of this album because I already have the CD as well, and but I'm gonna show you the download code, and the one who watched this video first is able to download it. And if you already have the CD or the album, don't download it. Give somebody who doesn't have it the chance to do so. Okay, so this is just a little present from me to you. Here is the download code. I hope you can see it. I'm gonna hold it up for a while, for a moment. Let me see. Yes, there it is. Can you see it? All right. So that's my little gift to you. The one who comes first can download it for free. Anyway, another tip I want to give you is the whole concert, of the whole record is also filmed for a nice video. You can see that in its entirety on YouTube. It will also be released as a digital download, as I understand, but I heard a rumor that Iron Maiden is also going to release a DVD of that. If that is the case, I will be the first one to buy it, because I really like that film. I've seen it now 2 times on YouTube. The third time, I hope I will see it on DVD. Anyway, Iron Maiden, the Book of Souls, live chapter. And I see you in the next video. Take care.